Hi there, it's your good friend and coach Payal Nanjiani once again. And today someone sent me the question and they said, Payal, how to say no to taking up more work? Well, I think this is coming in response to when I put up the earlier video where I spoke about creating a margin space, as how we leaders need to create a margin space in our life. And saying no, well, this is a universal problem I have observed in leaders. People find it really difficult to say no. They find it very difficult to say no when people are asking them about taking up more work, or when people are telling them that this is what you need to do. They find it really difficult. Well, saying no is a skill, and I think each of us has to develop that skill. You have to know when to say no and whom to say no to. And some of the things particularly like you should remember is this: when you say a yes to everyone else, you should know that you're saying a no to yourself. You're saying a no to your goals. You're saying a no to your dreams. You're saying a no to your life, basically. You have to ask yourself the question: will saying a yes to them impact me and my life and my goals? See, everyone wants you on their agenda, my friends. And if you land up saying yes to everyone, well, what you are doing is you're giving your time to everybody around you. Now, some of the best leaders, if you want to be one of the great leaders and you want to make sure that you are productive in your work, you will have to learn when to say no and how to say no. And I'm teaching this to so many of my clients because you really can't do it all. And because at the end of the day, then you have really not accomplished what you have written for yourself. Now, that doesn't mean you become rude and you go around and say to people, hey, no, I'm not going to do your work. Well, you have to identify who is important, which work is important, what's your priority like? Does the potential project or opportunity have something in it for you too? Because it's no point saying no and then repenting later on. So, in fact, I had also put up a video on burnout, where I had said some of the reasons for the burnout, and one of the things you have to ask yourself is, will saying a yes to everyone else burn me down? I'll tell you, I know of so many leaders and executives whom I coach who take up so much on them. They say yes to everyone, and then during the coaching, they would tell me, I wish I would just have said a no, Payal. I'm just not able to cope up with it. But the thing is, they find it very difficult to say a no. In my own life, and I'm sharing this so, very honestly, in my own career life, I say a no to so many companies, so many projects. I have a wait list for the coaching clients, but I cannot take them all. Because otherwise, I will not do justice to the ones who are already in coaching with me. I will not be able to devote my time to other things like my book writing and other things that I need to do. So saying no is like saying a yes to what you want to accomplish. So you must sit, reflect, and think about the areas which are important to you. Where is your direction? Where do you want to go? Where do you want to take this team of yours, this company of yours? And then once you know that clearly, that this is what I want to achieve, I'm telling you, everything around you, you will be able to say a no very easily. So sit, reflect, and think where you want to go, what you want to achieve, and where you want to take your team and company. And then decide who are the people and who are the projects you need to say a no to.